Hello everyone, it's me from the future. How is that possible? Don't question it. Now in this episode, I establish a larger area for my factory, and then I establish some new machinery. I discuss setting up some train tracks, and I also meet up with our new member, Luna Star. Haha! And yes, they're still around on the server. Spoiler alert, they're actually a very core member. Hello everyone, welcome back to Shelby County Survival with me, Mr. Fox. I had to walk into these swords, didn't I? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I got them in from creative, you know how it is. I'm just kidding. So I'm back. It feels like I haven't recorded in about a month or 6. But I have actually been working pretty hard on this entire industry and this entire world, but this whole world is about to change. Whatever. The whole simple Shelby County is about to go down in history. Right? Now, I've invited a mod, and she's very nice, she's very friendly, and her name is Create. And basically what Create will help us do is essentially automate and enhance, let's say enhance, farming. Now things are going to be a little tricky at the start. Okay, they're going to be a little tricky. But I'm looking forward to it because, honestly, doing this whole manual shtick alone was just getting a little annoying. And making those observer farms, it's like, that's nice, but what if I had a tower just full of this, and there was a machine sweeping, and then this wall was made completely of glass, and then I could see inside, like a full-on laboratory. One of these for cookies, no, one of these for carrots, sorry. One of these for wheat, and then also cocoa beans, because I want to hook them up, the wheat and the cookies, cocoa beans, to an auto crafter. Because then I can just start crafting cookies, and then we hook that up to a shulker box crafter. Which, speaking on that, storage support has changed from buying shulker boxes to buying shulker skins to make our buying needs more convenient. Harvester. It's gotta have, oh, thank God. If it had any other word than harvester in it, I don't know what I would have done with my life. Oh my God, iron sheet. Now, how do you make an iron sheet? Okay, I'm gonna try something. If it's called an iron sheet, then I probably need iron. There. Oh yeah, that did something. Yeah, we got some Croptopian stuff in there. Oh, by the way, I have Feather Falling 10, so I could probably jump off of here and survive. Actually, yeah, I could definitely jump off here and survive. I'd probably take like half a heart of damage, which in the end will not be worth it. So like I said, I want a central point where everything arrives, right? So I want that to maybe go there, for sure. And I was thinking maybe I could just go boink, boink, and then obviously, so center, boink, boink. But then it's like, where do I put down the farms? Because obviously, I don't want to take these down. I might take the bamboo down, because that's a waste of time for everyone. Actually, it might be handy here. You get what I'm going at, do you? Do you get a harvester to harvest bamboo? Bamboo. Actually, also something that would be really handy is if I got them all going on the same cycle, but then I'd have to have them all the same size. Alrighty, people. Hello, welcome back to Shelby County with me, Mr. Fox. I was down here just doing my casual, usual, harvesting of carrots. This is my last floor, I believe. Yep, it is. And I was actually hanging out with someone new on the server called Luna Star, right? And they're very nice, very fun. They got a little confused, but it's a confusing world. It's slightly built like that just because. Would you rather it be super simple and barely an inconvenience? Because I wouldn't. There's something to learn. There's something to wake up and be like, boy, how am I going to do this? You know, that's the... Oh, pumpkins. New clip! I have no idea if I can even dabble my toe into create yet. Well, I have glass, I can get string, and golden sheet. How do I make... See, this is where things start to fall for me. It occurs to me that I've never actually shown you me going into the market building. I've either just mentioned that I've been in the market, or just kind of gone to the market. But there's actually something really exciting about to happen right now. And, oh my god, I threw my sword. I know, that's kind of shocking, isn't it? I mean, I accidentally pressed Q. Oh my god, don't even get me started on... You know, I won't even talk about it. But anyway, I'm here at the market to buy some gold to hopefully get me some sort of crafting recipe for, whatchamacallits, golden sheets. That's what it is. Okay, so there's soul stack. Yes, that does kind of sound weird. Because Luna Star was saying that walking on the crimson, striped crimson wood sounded very weird. Kind of does. Okay, that's one gold that did not get me anything. Alright. Hello everyone. Welcome back for the 15th time. So, it's come to the time where we need to expand or land. And as you can see, I've got the expansions pretty much planned out. I wish I could get up high. That's the only high spot right up there. Yeah, I will probably get rid of the bamboo. I want to expand these back machines, but I don't think that's going to work out very well. And I don't think I'm going to be building more, to be honest with you. So if I did expand them, I would probably just do automatic card farms. Which, in saying that, would actually be a very good place to have them. Like a nice, skinny little farm, just going down here. Which, you know, my symmetry, I might as well. I've had to use tough because I didn't buy enough scaffolding. And I need to make sure that it's very obvious of the land that I've bought. And then there's those. See, it's very complicated when I hit, like, these. Because if I don't pay for the 4 blocks, does that technically mean that I can exploit the whole system? I think I'll just put $1,000 on that. Because if I say, oh, I don't have to pay that because it's only 4 blocks, that makes me think that other people will think, oh, I can just place down 4 blocks and be fine with it. Yeah, it should be fine. Great. So, now, what has to happen is I have to count these white specks. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So, 4 times 17. Is it only 68? I truly I don't believe that for a moment. That buying a building is more expensive than buying land. I'm sorry, I actually find that very difficult to believe. Okay. Hi everyone. Hi, Dr. Nick. It's me, Mr. Fox, your old palaroo. I hate this bamboo farm. I'm tearing it down. Because I swear to God, look at this. Look at this. There's only certain things that annoy me in this world, and one of them is that. Anyway, hi. So, this current expansion of the land costs 68,000. And I'm just having to remind myself that that's on top of this. So if I slap That's 104,000 I would have to pay if I perished. How does that look with the polished andesite pillars? Looks interesting. I want to see without the dirt in the middle. Which actually... This is Shelby County. Luckily, I don't have to like build something that will blow your minds away. You probably want it here, don't you? Not out there. Oh, this one is not... Okay, hold on, hold on. Alright, now it should work. Just remember, all of it has to be glued. Yes! Oh, there's the log. I knew I missed one. Yes! There we go! I did it! Oh, yeah. There. And you know what? Here, we will do the thing I'm not supposed to do. Ooh! It's so foggy. Ooh. Oh, I like this. Oh. Oh. The people must see. I thought I'd show you this because it's really cool. Look at that. Big diamonds. Boom. I need one more iron sheet. Although no, I don't, because I have 3 deployers. Brilliant. Artificial intelligence. Hey, am I good or what, son? Wow, that leaves no room. Even though now we have 3 depots that are completely useless. Oh, weird. Ooh. Is that fancy, or am I... Oh, no, that. So that's cool. There. Yeah. I'm not wearing my boots. Whoops. Oh, great. Okay, so now I need another small cockety cog. We're advancing, everyone. This clip is super long, but the video is going to be super easy to edit. That's a really nice windmill. Hello everyone, welcome back to Minecraft Shelby County Edition with me, Mr. Fox. My industry is going pretty well. Let me show you downstairs. Look, got an actual room where I can work. The pumpkins, they're doing pretty great. I don't have to craft the seeds anymore, which is also amazing. But now we're going to do a test. Now, this isn't hooked up to craft anything, nor is it hooked up to a storage unit. What we're going to be testing is if the 2 wheat will separate instead of just going into the same unit. So, let's see. Just want to see what happens. Will it work the way I want it? Or will it just do whatever it feels it's necessary? Who knows? Whoa! I feel like that's all it's going to do. Okay, so I'm here to complain. So if the wheat comes down here through the conveyor belt, right, it will only go into here, which is not fine. But then, if I go over the super chute, smart chute, that's the one, right? And if I put the wheat in there, then it separates. I've tried again and again and again and again, and every time I let it go swoop past, then it's like, oh god, all of us gotta go down here. All of us, we've gotta go down here. But if I put it in manually over there, then it's like, oh, no, separate. Hello everyone, welcome. Now, we're gonna be testing this out. Hopefully, it works. Well, I am... Ooh, no. Good thing I wanted to do this. We're not done. Okay. I think we have one more block to go up. And then that's it. Hopefully, you will work. And hopefully, you know what? Here, we will put you in there. And we'll see what happens. And yes, my inventory is still a mess. Well, that's only because I'm working on stuff that kind of requires my inventory to be a mess. Okay, come on. Come on! This is gonna work now, okay? I hope. What are you doing? Right, now it will work, now that everything's going the right way. But that's fine, that's why we do testing. That is why we do testing. Okay, I put 2 wheat in there, into the conveyor belt. So provided everything's going the right... Yes! Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the wheat, that's a lot of wheat, into here. I've now hooked up a filter, right, to, you know, take out the seeds, or just to ignore them. So now it will only take wheat, which is wonderful. Boom. And I just put the rest of the rogue wheat in there. Now we're gonna make some cookies. Automatically. There we go. Figuring it out. Now we should be splitting. Good! Okay, and it's going down. Yeah, there we go. Here's what I would need to do. I need to build a train, right, that takes me to the next stop, whichever that may be. Right? I need a carriage. I'm just gonna call them carriages. One that can hold my produce, right? And one that takes the money from unfilled shulker boxes and fills them into full shulker boxes. And then a machine that can put full mercury boxes and empty boxes. Ooh. Doesn't that sound cool? Sounds cool, doesn't it? Now I'm glad I'm building near the tracks. Alright, folks. I got plans, okay? Okay, you listen? You listening? I'm gonna do one more level of wait. Right? Oh, god damn it. I'm gonna do one more level of wheat, right? And hopefully hook it up to another gantry, which shouldn't be too difficult. Hi, everyone. It's me, Mr. Fox. And I'm just out here because I ran out of iron. Or I'm going to run out of iron because it's very low. And last time I went to the market to buy iron. And like I was saying, it's probably cheaper to do it this way. So I've come here with however many shulker boxes this is. 1, 2, 3, 19, 20, 21, 22. I have 22 boxes of iron axes. Okay, folks. I still have a lot of money on me, which is good. I'm gonna put it in my totally secure vault that is totally secure,
now that there's 2 members on. One who unfortunately cannot play for that long because they are busy. I need to stress that I do understand that. I need to get my shovel. And one that I might be afraid of, but you never know. Now, okay, so it's been about probably an hour-ish. I've looked into what it would require for making a train, and I need a lava pressy doodles. It didn't give me a recipe, unfortunately. There's a little part of me that's just saying, mayhaps I do train casing in transport support and make that something you have to buy. I think maybe you have to pay 1,000 to get 9 stacks of train casing, even though 9 stacks of train casing. That's even a lot. Maybe you have to pay 1,000 Mercurians in order to get a stack of train casings. Yeah, it's pretty much correct. I don't want to craft them. And this is enhanced survival, so, you know, it's literally built to remove the things I kind of don't like. And to add things I can like. Alright, hello everyone, welcome back. Shelby County Survival with me, Mr. Fox. I just wanted to show off this brand new machine. So basically it takes all of these shulker boxes and puts them into actual cash. You know, it saves me having to stay there in the store, which I'm technically not supposed to do now that the, you know, server's filling up. Well, slightly filling up. So yeah, I built this essentially just to do it for me. So I put all of them in there, and then I check the dropper just to make sure there's no, or dispenser, sorry, to make sure there's no loose Mercurians, and then I place one box. And essentially the chute will empty out that box, the piston will break the box, and it will actually come down into this dropper to refill it. And then essentially I just come along here, realize there's an absolute mistake-a-rooney, pump the rest in there. Yeah, that's back when the machine wasn't. I've discovered something amazing. So I was in my base doing a little think-thunk to myself, and I was like, I wonder if by any chance that a zinc beacon would work. And lo and behold, it does. So what was the first thing I did? I went to the Transporian docks, and I got myself a whole bunch of zingy dinky. So now I'm going to hook up a zinc beacon. And it's going to offer regeneration, which means I can do whatever the hell I want and not have to care about regen. And I've either got to look into building a train, or I'm going to make the world's biggest gantry for the world's biggest bamboo line. because I think that will be just the greatest thing to do. As for this all being encased in a building, because right now it's just a bunch of farms. It looks very like, oh, I'm just playing Minecraft Survival, which at a certain point that's fine, but it's a lot of exposed thingamajigs. And especially for the game that we're playing, like protecting one's items and protecting one's land is most vital. I'm sitting here in my plot of land being like, what can I do? And obviously the answer is keep building your property, because your property doesn't really fit in with the rules of Shelby County. Everything's supposed to be kind of making sense. Whereas right now I just have this. This is my factory. Just walking back to my sugarcane farm. Oh dang it, I fell. Okay, sugarcane, now that I've left it 2 minutes, does seem to actually be producing pretty well. I'm gonna take down the bamboo. If I'm gonna build a sugarcane farm, I'm gonna build a sugarcane farm. I don't trust a sugarcane. I actually don't. This thing is just spinning around insanely quick. What?
Oh, there's not enough light level. Fun.
That's amazing. Why is it doing that? No.
I want to see this.
Uh, you'll have to come up to my industry if we want to see it.
Oh, I don't know where you're in. I can't.
It's in Transbrian down. Oh my god, do not stare at that.
Have you changed anything, or is it just a weird kind of bug thing?
I think it's just a weird kind of bug. My god. It's like if you ever saw a fly. Oh my god, do not stare at this. Okay, people. We're going to get some tomatoes. Why are we gonna get some tomatoes? Because I don't want to bother with sugarcane again. Because planting that much water took too long, it was too painful, and I hated it, and I never want to do it again. I'm gonna sell some tomatoes, because then I'll be able to sell the seeds for half, and then I'll be able to sell the actual tomatoes for full, which will be amazing. And because the harvester will automatically harvest them for me, it'll be easy as pie. I don't know why I want tomatoes. It might just be because I remember Doc M77 going on about tomatoes all the time. That might be it. Brilliant. Do I want any other food? Like I could just have a large field. Okay. Run barb. It's a misspelling. It's not an actual item. So far I've got tomatoes, corn, lettuce, and onion.
Nice.
It's starting to feel like I'm either making a stir fry or a really nice sandwich. Or making a really nice stir fry to put into a sandwich. Now, I'm gonna get some garlic as well. Alrighty guys, this has been a brilliant episode, but it is now time to end it. It is time to end. Please join me in the next video where we will do some more exciting progression in this field, because right now it's not an industry, it's just a field with a few machines and 2 windmills. Yeah, thanks for watching, leave a like, please consider subscribing, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.